Hey everybody, my name is Danielle and this is Chatter Out Loud. Thank you so much for joining me. Your presence is very much appreciated. So welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to chat about a new 2023 Fall into Love Hallmark original movie called 3 Bed, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost. I have a few thoughts about this movie, so let's get into it. 3 Bed, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost. It premiered on Saturday, October 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel, starring Julie Gonzalo, who plays Anna, Chris McNally, who plays Elliot, and Madeleine Arthur, who plays Ruby. And the synopsis is as follows. A 1920s ghost refuses to leave estate agent Anna's newly listed home. Worse, the spirit is convinced she cannot pass over until she gets Anna back together with her ex. So before I start, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I cover new Hallmark movies throughout the rest of the Fall into Love season. Subscribing costs you nothing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas is coming. It starts on Friday, October 20th. I look forward to it, and this would be another reason to subscribe because I plan to cover the Hallmark Christmas movies. And maybe not all of them like last year, because I'd like to have the opportunity to just sit and watch and not having to take notes. I just want to curl up in my blanket with hot chocolate or hot water, lounging on my couch and enjoying the movie. So I'll be covering a lot of the movies, but not all of them. So anyway, subscribe so you don't miss out. And thank you in advance. Okay, so let's talk about 3 Bed, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost. I loved it. I bought into all the characters in the movie, which I feel is a good sign of how good the performances were. This was a sentimental plot. It was filled with sisterhood, friendship, hoping and holding on to love, following your heart, and taking steps to move forward. Okay, so the film begins in the 1920s. We are at the Baker's estate where we meet Ruby Baker, and she's doing the Charleston. That was pretty fun, the whole routine. Ruby is a young socialite who's in love with a man named Charlie, whom her father disapproves of. It was straight classism. mm-hmm. We don't get to learn a lot about Charlie. We know he's a chauffeur and he loves Ruby and she loves him. And we see that he wants to marry Ruby, but she turns him down because of her father. However, they love one another, and I like how they shaped the story between the two of them, especially the ending. But I won't spoil the ending for you. Okay, so the film then fast forwards 100 years to 2023, where we meet Anna, who's a newly licensed real estate agent working for her father. He gives her her first listing, which is the Baker estate. We watch Anna as she prepares this estate, stages the home, and all of that real estate agent stuff. All they do to sell the home, get it ready. Baking cookies, making it smell nice, look good, and all that stuff. Throughout her experience, she meets and connects with Ruby, who's a ghost at this point. And Ruby is stuck in purgatory because, she's stuck in purgatory, and Anna's the only one who can see her. Ruby died in a car crash on her 25th birthday all those years ago, and she's now a ghost that hadn't moved on. And she's been in that house for nearly 100 years, right? So the premise of the movie is pretty fun. Not if you consider someone crashing and dying in the car, but the premise of the movie was entertaining, I should say. How about that? All right, we also watched the relationship develop not only between Anna and Ruby, but between Anna and Elliot. And Elliot is Anna's ex-fiance, and they weave him into the plot as the handyman that fixes a few things in the house to help Anna out with her first sale. Of course, he's her ex-fiance, so they were love interests at one point. They had broken up, but he seems to still have feelings for Anna, and vice versa. So we have Anna, we have Ruby, and we have Elliot, whom are the main characters. I kind of like. I think I see it as Anna and Ruby's relationship. That was the center of the story. Yeah, I think they were the center of the story, and then the romance was like secondary. But it all worked and it fit just as well. This was a great storyline and great storytelling. All right, so a few observations. First, the title is catchy, right? Three bath, two bed, one ghost. It pulled me in. I was interested based on the title alone. And I might add the house that Anna is selling, it looks like an estate. It is an estate and it has way more than three beds or the three bathrooms, two beds, and one ghost. Is that the name of the movie? I hope I'm saying that right. Three bath, two bed. No, I'm saying that wrong. Oh my gosh. It's holy cow. Hold on. Oh man. Where's my thing here? Yeah, I was saying it wrong, you guys. It's three bed, two bath, one ghost. Did I say that in the beginning? Three bed, two bath, one ghost. Okay. So now that we're clear on the title, three bed, two bath, one ghost. In my in the few observations that I had about the movie, first the title was very catchy, and I think I got it right now. Three bed, two bath, one ghost. But it's a catchy title, and that drew me in, so I like that. The movie was another shift from the Hallmark template, which I fully embrace. And I suppose, I'm going to have to stop saying that in terms of it's a shift in the Hallmark template because we've had like 4 or 5 movies with ghosts now, right? There was a Christmas movie. Oh, I'm bad with names if I don't have it in front of me, but we've had more than one movie that had a ghost in it. So I suppose this could be, a template now. But anyway, I like that it was a different love story. It was a different story. So I'm always a fan of that. I thought it worked and it was done well. The painting on the wall of Ruby and the fun she had with Anna moving that painting. And the way they wrapped it up at the end, I enjoyed that. It was fun to see Ruby's reaction to 2023 and what she brought from the 1920s. Remember, Ruby died at 25 in the 1920s. She's been a ghost in that house for over 100 years. It's now 2023. And just seeing her reaction to technology and all of that is just pretty fun, right? What she was bringing from the 20s, this is what I mean. When they were in the antique shop, there was a moment where Elliot was saying something to Anna, and you hear Ruby in the background. And remember, Anna is the only one that can see Ruby. So she's kind of making comments, reacting to Elliot, whatever he was saying. And she called Elliot a bozo. Oh, when's the last time we heard someone use bozo? So that was funny to me. When they rode in the car and she had on those goggles, it always cracks me up because Anna is driving around a ghost and she had on goggles. What? But that was funny. Ruby was thrilled with women wearing pants outside. She's like, look at all the women. They're wearing pants outside. And of course, her asking Anna, why are you always tapping that little black box? Referring to her smartphone. So I liked that writing and how they put that together. That was fun for me. And it was funny to me and it was fun, I thought. Speaking of which, I like how Anna described the smartphone to Ruby, saying that it was like a post office and the telephone mixed into one. I thought that was cute. Let's talk about the style. I love Ruby's style and the makeup. I like the nostalgia and I thought it worked well. I like the wardrobe, both past and present, right? I thought they did a great job. Both ladies pined for their fellow and followed daddy's orders. That was the commonality between the two women. That was pretty cool. That they bonded over that. I also well, they bonded over that, yes, and how that's how their friendship developed, like sisters. So that was nice. I thought that all the women in the movie were beautiful, but I loved Ruby's big eyes and her entire look. She gave such a performance, that actress. I bought into Ruby, and I just thought Madeleine did an awesome job as Ruby. Oh, and Terrence, the guy that worked for Anna's dad, he was a character, wasn't he? I did not warm up to Terrence at all. We didn't like Terrence. This was a great story, and it served up sisterhood, it served up romance, and a story of moving forward. I thought the leading ladies had great chemistry. Like I mentioned earlier, the romance was secondary, but I thought it worked well in the movie. The story was sentimental, it warmed my heart. The final scenes were touching, and I felt all the emotions. I loved how Charlie fit into the overall plot, especially at the end. That was cool how they wrapped that up. The pace of the movie was just right, and I loved how it slowed down towards the last 15 minutes. They really wrapped it up nicely. By the way, I normally don't look this up, but the movie that came on right after, Three Bed, Two Bath, One Ghost, the name of that movie was The Sweetest Heart. And I think it was in 2018, or it came out in 2018 or 2020. I can't remember. Both Julie Gonzalo and Chris McNally, there were love interests in that movie. So I mentioned this little fun fact just to say that the movie wasn't their first time working together. Yeah. They did a good job. All right. Excuse me. I'm getting ready to do it again. 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 ghost. It really was a great watch. Well done to the cast and crew. This was a really, really good one. 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 ghost. Have you seen the movie? What did you think? You'll have to let me know your thoughts in a comment below. And that's all I have, so be sure to come back and give me a listen. I'd love for you to like, share, follow, and subscribe, all of which will help my channel grow, so thank you in advance. My name is Danielle. You're listening to Chatter Out Loud. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, I appreciate your support. And that's all I have. Thanks again for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.